I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So, hello, and welcome back to one of my alternative style of readings from me, Rick Paul, spiritual medium, psychic, and thought therapist. It's been a busy old time just lately, and the music still keeps coming in and giving me the upliftment. And as I say to all you guys, I got reasonable response from the first one that I did. But I'm doing this more out of indulgence and to pass on messages that hopefully at some point might mean something to somebody. It's not me trying to be a songman or a showman or anything like that. It's just what seems to happen to me as I work in this spiritual mode. So this song was Somewhere Only We Know from Keane, one of my particular favourites. And what I tend to do is hear the song, sing the bit that seems to be relevant for me, and then pass on whatever the message that I picked up about on it as I listened into those lyrics. And what I heard was I took a walk along this empty land, and I knew the pathway like the back of my hand, and that got me thinking. So there's some things that we do by habit, and when we do things by habit, we get the same result because it's a pattern that's established in the mind. So the theme of this broadcast in my head was that if we're looking for changes, we've got to look at how we do things, how we process things. Are we doing things in the same way and expecting different results, or are we doing things now that want to make changes? If we accept either decision, we realize to make progress, we've got to do something different to what we're currently doing. So to make those changes, it's no good going down a pathway if it's not worked in that way before. So the sense of it being a barren land that, you know, like the path of the back of your hand, was the feeling that it's that familiarity. So you trod that path many times before. Now for me, that's a great thing if you just want to be in a certain zone, but is it going to stretch you? So if that path's familiar to you, are you going to stretch yourself outside your comfort zone? So it's one of those things where it goes on further in the song of saying, I need something there to rely on. Well, if you've done something and it's been successful over the time, then you're going to have something there that you can rely on, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Because if it's something that you're used to, you can become comfortable in your discomfort, or you can become just comfortable in the fact that when you put your mind to a certain thing, that it happens in a certain way. But my feeling with all of this was, it was kind of like, if you're picking up on this, it's like a spiritual hand grenade that's come in around you and just gone, oh, right, what I'm used to is now no longer relevant. But I feel a little bit of fear. I feel a little bit of trepidation. I know I want to make changes, but I'm so used to doing things in a certain way. So it's one of those things where I'm listening into it and thinking, I need to sort of confront my stubbornness. I need to confront my unwillingness to take that risk, to take that step out there. And the older that you get and the more entrenched that you get into your thought processes, for me, the more difficult it becomes to make these bigger changes and accept that the world does change, and also that it moves on at speed. So my message from this video is, if you want something there that you can rely on yourself. If you want big changes, then we've got to look at putting things in place that make those changes happen. So going from the thought stage to the action stage is sometimes quite a big leap, but make that first step. And that's where the changes will come in. Remember, familiarity can sometimes breed contempt even. So it's one of those times where, for me, where I'm looking at this and saying, you know, it's somewhere Only we know. So your destination, wherever it is a wide open road. So make positive choices, remove those self-limiting beliefs, remove those doubts, because you'll have got to the whatever point that you're at while watching this, whatever age that you are, by learning a thing or two. So get it from the thought stage into the action stage. And if you're watching this and it's resonated with you, then spirit, the universe, your spiritual people are right behind you. The time is right for making those changes. So thank you very much for watching this. And please like and subscribe if you're interested in any of the other stuff. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate your time.